What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Seize the Adventure. In this video, I am bringing you a full start to finish 2000 Chevrolet Astro all-wheel drive conversion. And every van conversion starts with a demolition. I started this by removing all of the seat belts, and then the carpet. I did find some moisture in the insulation underneath this carpet, but it did smell like carpet shampoo. Next up, it was time to remove the ceiling, but I did something a little bit different with this build. I wanted to keep the vents and all the little cup holders and cubbies that came in this Astro. This van was in really good condition, so it was already kind of hard to justify ripping out some of the interior, but things like the speakers, the spare tire jack, the air conditioner, everything is encased in those side plastics, so it was kind of important for us to keep those. Also, not to mention, the OEM plastics and interior of this van is completely blue, and I think that's rad. I wanted to keep it while integrating our own custom design. The last part of this demo was removing this pesky seat bolt that just did not want to come out. And I say, when in doubt, just cut it out. Now that the van is demoed to the extent that we want it to be, we can apply our subfloor, and this is going to be a great base for the rest of our build. In a tiny van like this, we want to make the subfloor as low profile as possible. So we're using 1/4-inch foam as well as 1/4-inch plywood and then the vinyl floor to cap the rest of this thing off. Once we seal the edges of this floor, it will be completely water resistant and pretty durable against the elements. now that our floor is completed, it's time to cut a 14 by 14 inch hole in the roof of your van. You'll want a max fan in any type of camper. It's just going to allow for a lot more circulation, and if you want to cook inside your van, it's probably a good idea. For this build, we went with a 100 watt Renogy solar panel to hook directly into our EcoFlow River 2. Any holes in the roof should be sealed with a self-leveling lap sealant, and the panel was mounted to the factory crossbars to prevent any more holes in the Astro. And with a very simple setup, we are getting free electricity from the sun. The floor is in, the solar panels installed, we have a fan, we have electricity. Let's insulate and put in our puck lights. These Pacific knotty cedar planks are a must-have in all camper van builds. They're super cheap to acquire, they're really flexible, which works well with the curvature of van ceilings, and they are only a 1/4 inch thick, so you're saving a little bit of room. The bed system that we created resembles a bed system that we've made in the past, but it is a new and improved version. These pieces of common board are 1 foot by 12 feet, perfect 1 inch thickness. It's going to be a pull-out slat bed that also lifts at the top so you can access your storage. We went with a new design in this Astro van, building a kitchenette in the back side, so we can use this kitchenette when we're standing outside of the van as well as when we're inside of the van. The kitchenette is equipped with a 2-burner propane stove, a 12-volt fridge and freezer, and 7 gallons of fresh water storage. We have an overhead shelf that's open-faced to provide easy access to any spices or kitchen utensils. The fan is located directly above the kitchenette to provide ventilation to any cooking smells and vapor. There is a dimmer switch conveniently located next to the slider door. This allows you to dim your lights up and down for a little bit of extra ambiance. The fridge/freezer has its own shelf, which is on sliders, and this pops out of the kitchenette for easy access of beverages as well as food. We tackled this entire build in just under a few short weeks. I wanted to get this build video out to you guys as soon as possible. We will do a final review video where we go over every single aspect of this build and do a final reveal of any minor details that I add. So stay tuned for more content on this Astro van. I want to thank each and every single one of you for making it to the end of this video, and as always, we will see you in the next one.